you guys that we need to have an application of conversion, metric prefixes conversion. So this is not prepared, unlike a while ago that I really write, right? Okay, so that to make it fast, I select what are the best questions in senior high chemistry. But now I'm going to have an application problems on how to convert using metric prefixes in our mathematical science, something like that. Okay, or science equations. Science mathematical equations, like that, because these topics are really incorporated in that concept. Okay, now let's try for the length first. Okay, length. So length is a units or the metric units in the metric system is, for example, meter. So I have example number one. Come on. Okay, example number one. So if I have 25.8 picometer, so 25.8 picometer, like this, picometer, like this. Okay, so PM. This is not the symbol of nighttime, huh? PM and AM in the morning time or in the afternoon. And it's not. This is picometer. Okay, like that. So, or let's have PC to have an identification that it's different from the PM, afternoon and night. Because we put PM, right? 6 p.m., 7 p.m., like that. So it's not the same, like it's a picometer. Okay? Like that. So remember the prefix. It is positive or negative? Remember. Okay? Positive or negative? So this is negative. Okay? So this is 10 to the negative 12. Right? This is, so we need to say this is 25.8 times 10 to the negative 12 meter. Right? So this 10 to the negative 12 is the pico. Okay, now, so if I have convert 25.8 picometer to petameter, how much petameter is that? Okay, so, so petameter, what is peta? Positive or negative? Peta. Okay, you forgot. Okay, peta. So that is positive. You get the point? That is positive. So 10 to the 15. So convert that to peta. So we need to say picometer to petameter. This is possible. These are possible really, guys, in future examination. So because these authors of questionnaires, they're very, very clever also. They try to put also questions that are not normally seen or normally read, not normally read, not normally encountered for students, because for the purpose of they try to regulate. Okay, they try to regulate of how many examiners will pass in that particular examination. They have to project the percentile ranking. Meaning to say they have to regulate. For example, out of 10,000 examiners, they have to only get 6,000. So that's why we need to incorporate questions that are not easy to solve and not easy also to understand. Something like that. But it's not really that so many, but we try to balance that, something like that. Okay? Got the point? So I think it's gonna be 70-30, 60-40, like that. 60 simple to average, only 40 is difficult, and then 70-30. 70 is easy to average, and only 30 difficult, like this, like this. Okay? As long as easy to average is more than difficult. Really, this is the true story. Because if that is the case, nobody will pass. Get the point? Like that. And then the situation also, if the type of questions are not really that difficult, and then they will also adjust. Even though they passed, and then they try to get the point something also. And then those point will matter na siya. For example, there's 10,000 examinees, and they have to regulate only 8,000, right? And then the the people pass is also 9,000 based on their checking. They have to regulate the point something, and then they will reject even though they hit the passing percentage because this is percentile ranking. Get the point? That's why other students will feel also na mura lagi kung pasar ako, nagumang ko because of that philosophy or ideas because they try to cut off. Get the point? For example, so in our case, normally chemical engineering in the Philippines will all have 600 plus, like that. And then most of the times below half will pass. But not that very low, okay? For example, 650 and then will pass 320, like that. During their checking, there are 400 will pass. 400, okay? Even though this 400 minus 320 by 80, even though this 80 left passed also, but they have to cut off. For example, the passing percentage is 75, like this. Okay, and then this 80 students got 75.5, 75.6, like that. Okay. You got the point? And then the last for this 320 will get 75.9. Okay? So those who get 75.8 below will also fail. Even though their passing percentage is only 75. Get the point? Because they regulate the passers. You get the point? So that's why there's a feeling like that after examination, alam, wala yung pagpasara ito, nagbuman ko. So it's because percentile ranking. Get the point? So that's the reason behind. So it's not really that an issue nga. If you didn't pass, ito kamao. Because there's percentile ranking kasi. You get the point? Oh, that's it. So if you did not pass, you will say, did you kamao? No, it's not like that. It's just because it is a percentile ranking. Okay, and being regulated. So, like that, the situation. But what if 600 also will pass and there's 600 semis? Don't tell me they will never regulate. They will regulate because that is your job to regulate. That's why it is PRC, Philippine Regulation Commission. Okay, something like that. So going back here, na-touch lang na ako. Okay. So picometer to petameter. Now, 2.8 times 12 meter, and then pita man siya, guys. Okay, so peta. Bilang ng peta. Nakakaloka. So, peta is 10 to the 15. Oh, man. So i-times mo siya meter, para ma-cancel ang meter. But, put and incorporate the prefix. Like this, 10 to the 15 meter because it's a peta. And then 1 petameter. Okay? So cancels the meter. So you have 25.8 raised to the power negative 12 divided by 10 to the 15, and that will be your petameter. So calculator please. Ganon. So, chart. Kaloka. So 25.8 exponential, okay, exponential negative 12, ano ako, 25.8 exponential negative 12 divided by 10 exponential 15. So your answer will be 2.58 times 10 to the negative 27 petameter. Okay? I'll just show you how to convert. Meaning you have to break lang talaga siya. Okay? For example, that is the length. And we now go to the mass. Okay? So for example, the metric system of the mass is gram. So I will say, for example, I have to say this, okay? I have to say, sorry guys, Hello?
Off input mode.
Kaloka. Sorry po.
The Bluetooth device is ready to pair.
See, I have to say 107.8 femtogram. Convert 107.8 femtogram. Okay. So this is only, there's a possibility that this will come out also, because this is prefixes. Expect the unexpected. Okay? Something like that. So 105.8, okay, femtogram. To, i-convert pa naman siya ang kuan, hexagram. Wow, nakakaloka na ito. Okay, hexagram. Okay, so convert 105.8 femtogram to hexagram. Nakakaloka, di ba? So 105.8 femtogram. Okay, like that. So it's gonna be 105.8 times 10 raised to the power 15, because this is fem2, right? So negative 15, okay, negative 15 grams, and then hexagram, right? So hexa means 10 raised to the power 18, okay, because this is hexa, okay? You get the point? Is ganun siya. So 10 to the 18 hexagram. So ito pa gram na lang siya. So 10 to the 18 gram. So 1 hexagram. Okay, cancel the gram. Calculator, please. Like this. Okay, so 105.8 exponential negative 15 divided by 10 exponential 18, because this is hexa, right? Okay. So your answer will be 1.08 times 10 to the negative 33 hexagram. Okay? So for example, I will say liquid propane, for example, an ethanol of 105.8 femtogram ethanol was feed in a boiler, something like that. Example, I mean, calculate the mass flow rate in terms of hexagram. O diba, it's possible. You do the overall material balance, and after that, you will check the metric prefixes. Though it's not common, but it's possible. Okay, it's rare. Okay, but who knows? It will come out in just this way. Okay, so that's it. That is for the mass. Okay, now for the, after the mass, and also for the, mass and length only. Because grams lang kasi. Okay? And then, pwede po siya yung mga volume. Pwede po. For example, teraliters. Wow. Teraliters na kaloka. Diba? Teraliters. And then we have also convert 2.5 teraliters to gano'n, sa negative. Atong ibalik. Okay? To attoliter. Ato. O, pila mo na siya. Teraliter to attoliter. Okay. So, ang tera is 10 to the 12. Right? Ganon. 10 to the 12 ang tera. And then, ang ato is 10 to the negative 18. So, bingo, you can convert directly using the calculator. You cannot use your brain cells directly, or you cannot estimate manually by your brain cells because a huge of exponents raised to the power so much high. You cannot do it in your brain cells, for sure. Even though you are a magna cum laude or summa cum laude, you can never do that. Imagine negative 18 is to the power negative 18, how can you do it manually? Okay? So it will take you a lot of paper to do that. Okay? A lot of zeros. Okay? So it's not practical by using the writing on the paper. It's practical to use the scientific calculator. You get the point? Or something like that. Actually, in the examination in the future, you're allowed to bring scientific calculator. It depends on the specific model that they require. Okay? Something like that. For example, this is a Casio FX991ES Plus, like this. If it is allowed, then it is allowed. If it is not allowed, so you will never use this one. Or else you suffer in the actual examination. You cannot go inside the examination center, something like that. Okay? Get the point. Bye-bye, everybody. Thank you so much for watching this practical application of conversion factors using the metric prefixes. Thank you so much. If you think you like this video, you can comment down below, like and share. And then if you want to subscribe my YT channel, you can subscribe and click the notification bell for some news updates of I Am a Singer, Eternal Voice. Bye bye, God bless everybody.